While everyone is waiting for the results, the tech department finds a surveillance tape under the bridge showing that the robber is Lin Mu, and the DNA results are in. It turns out Lin Mu and HuiChuan are indeed father and son, and the director immediately orders to arrest him, with HuiChuan leading the charge to Lin Mu. People bust in, can't find Lin Mu, find a tied-up person in bedroom. Domu remembers the delivery guy downstairs. Oh no, they walk right into a trap. Lin Mu definitely knows he's wanted and might just go silent right now. Things are getting really bad. Lin Mu planned to use his police identity to take care of other issues, but now his cover's blown. He can only send off Lion Hue and Kang Yu early, and Lion Hue wants to ask about the Parisian who attacked them, but Lin Mu says he has no clue. But he's grateful to that guy, as he helped to distract the police. After that, Lin Mu starts piling up coal, planning to throw an epic sea-wall party with a flamethrower. Kang Yu is completely puzzled. Uncle Sam must know Lin Mu is the culprit, willing to take the fall even in prison. Is that love? Lin Mu smirks. It's pretty movie indeed. Lin Mu feels a bit sentimental, but HuiChuan 13 didn't commit suicide that day. Lin Mu walked into the interrogation room to ask his dad, "What's it like to watch your kids you raised die one by one?" The detention room fell silent, louder than a funeral. Lin Mu waited forever, and HuiChuan remained quiet. He gritted his teeth, saying that taking the blame wouldn't stop the killing. The remaining 6 individuals have absolutely no chance of escaping. Lin Mu's mood is incredibly low, akin to being hurled into the boundless abyss. He pulled out a rope and tied his dad up on the shore, and Lion Hue suddenly interrupted him. She remembered that Officer Domu said Uncle 13 didn't struggle before he died. He must have been scared to catch Lin Mu's vibe. Uncle 13 was deliberately taken out. Is that love? Uncle 13 didn't struggle when he died. Wasn't that love? Isn't that love? Uncle 13 didn't struggle when he left. Isn't this profound emotion? Love indeed. June 18, 1992. HuiChuan 13 came home from work, saw a baby stroller at the front, rushed over, and opened the door only to be greeted by chaos. His loved one lay in the living room in a pool of blood, and HuiChuan saw a man with a kitchen knife approaching. It was his wife's fierce struggle. The awful domestic abuser. He wanted the child. The blooded one clung to the knife, urging HuiChuan to flee. HuiChuan hesitated for a moment, tossed aside the bloody one, and dashed out, remembering that the man was a cop. For his child's safety, he made a painful decision to leave the child at an orphanage and changed his identity. After an extended period of over a decade with no contact whatsoever, Domu suddenly heard gunfire. He rushed towards the side courtyard of HuiChuan's house, saw a sealed room, reached to tear the seal, and found a gun pointed at his head. Then came Suzuki's voice telling him to toss the gun. Domu slowly raised his hands and dropped the gun. The dude was tough, but Domu took him down in 3 seconds, tied up Suzuki, and then rushed into the hidden room to rescue Kang Yu and Lion Hue. Both were fine, but Suzuki said he killed the adopted children of his father, not just out of jealousy, but because those kids were abused by their parents. Violent genes are hereditary. He recalled the group leaders saying Domu and Kang Yu were abused by their father since childhood, perhaps inheriting violent genes. The killer of the Yamanashi merchant case can only be either Domu or Kang Yu. Before Suzuki could finish, Domu stood up and pulled out the keys to unlock the handcuffs. He grabbed that little punk and went to town. First punch, second punch, third punch. His inner violent genes fully awakened, and Suzuki suddenly felt the gun at Damu's waist. By the time Domu realized, the muzzle was already aimed at his forehead, and then the fate of Domu. Unbelievably, he simply went down. He smiled at his brother, saying, "Awesome. This time I can finally protect you." Domu quickly told Kang Yu to stay quiet. Pressing hard on the wound, he helplessly watched his brother stop breathing. At this moment, Suzuki seized the opportunity to make a run for it, feeling lightheaded. I was there with the captain and the crew, all guns aimed squarely at Lin Mu. In a daze, Lin Mu seemed to see his father, HuiChuan 13, wanting to ask, "Dad, is it really my fault you abandoned me?" Wait a second, Lin Mu, what's going on? What has happened? Am I really going to die? Is this how the case of HuiChuan Mansion gets resolved? But there are countless mysteries still unsolved. On the night HuiChuan, the teen, committed suicide, a mysterious ballet dancer appeared. Who is the true culprit? Was it the missing Kamishiro money flow? Who pushed Line Hugh down the stairs on purpose? All these questions went with the suicides and were sealed in case files. The Damu team resigned, having repeatedly tackled abuses. Diofu served 7 years. Time flew by. After release, Damu went to Tokyo, cut ties with old friends, and hid. Tonight, reporter Yamashita visited. Yamashita is looking for a girl with a hexagonal symbol on her arm, thinking this case is related to the HuiChuan mansion incident. But Damu remains on. He's no longer a cop and doesn't want to deal with cases anymore. But then, new surprises hit him. My bad. Sorry, my apologies. So sorry, really sorry. Sorry, the team member from May was pushed off-roading and unfortunately died. This incident swiftly drew Yamaguchi police's attention. May survived the HuiChuan mansion case. His death is too suspicious. He felt like HuiChuan 13 and the survivors are hiding unbelievable secrets.